Hi there, it's Katrina, and welcome to Books and Babies. I am going to try and do a work week reading vlog. Since I'm a stay-at-home mom, I don't really have a typical work week, but this week I'm going to do a Monday through Thursday. This weekend I am going up. Me and my husband are both in our friend's wedding, and so we're going up on Friday. It's probably, I think it's about a 4-hour drive up to where the wedding will be. It's up in northern Wisconsin. So we're leaving Friday in the morning during my son's first nap, and then we'll get up there for the rehearsal dinner. And so this reading vlog will just be Monday through Thursday, but I wanted to start it out here in the morning. My son is down for his nap right now. I just got the house picked up a little bit and warmed up my coffee. It had gone cold, unfortunately, so now I'll drink it warm again. I have some laundry here to do. I have to fix up. He is obsessed with kitchen utensils, but he managed to somehow pull off. These are like little sticky handle parts here. He managed to pull those off somehow. And I'm gonna watch a little Netflix while I do that. I've been watching Love is on the Spectrum. It's an Australian show. It's pretty good. It's cute. It's just about young adults. I think their age is like 19 to 20 to 30 or so, that are on the spectrum. The autism spectrum disease is what they have. It's the old autism and Asperger's and all those. It's now just called the spectrum. But it's just about them trying to find love, the dating show pretty much, but it's cute. So after that's done, I'll probably try and get some reading done if he's still asleep, and otherwise I will see you again later. Bye. Hi there, so all done with my chores. I'm reading Wicked Saints right now, by Emily A. Duncan, and the first part of the book I wasn't in love with. The magic system seems kind of strange, and it's not explained at all. There's blood mages in it, and I still don't exactly know how that works. I think they're written in blood. The spells, pretty much from the gist of it, is that there's spell books and each page has a spell written on it. I think it's in blood. I'm not quite sure. And then somebody has to cut themselves, and then like they activate the spell by putting their blood on the page, I think. Not quite sure. But then the main character has a totally different kind of divine magic. The first 2/3 probably of this book. I'm on page 280 now, and it's just started to get good in the last 20 pages. But it's getting very, now that we're in the middle of the plot, it's getting interesting. The first 2/3, there's just not really anything going on. It was more of just her traveling through the land, and I'm just not much of a travel book person, I guess. Now there's starting to be some twists and things are starting to come together a little bit more. We're getting more explanation. I know it's a series. The second book is out already. The third book I think is coming out next year maybe. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna read this book. I think this may just get a star. Didn't love it. But depending on how it ends, I might be intrigued enough to pick up the second book. We'll see. But yeah, I just wanted to give you an update on what I'm reading and how I'm feeling about it. We'll stay tuned for the next, I think there's probably about 50 pages left to see if it gets good or not. But yeah, talk to you later. Bye. Hi there. So it's 4:30 now on Monday. I just finished Wicked Saints, and I think it's a 3-star. I might get the second book from the public library if they have it. I don't know. I don't love it. Definitely not enough to buy the second book. It's kind of confusing. The ending, it was definitely a twist. I didn't see it coming, but at the same time, it was one of those things where you like see the twist and you're like, no, that's not real. It's gonna turn the other way, and then it doesn't turn the other way, and you're like, so this is real? I still don't understand the magic, so I don't really know what happened either. It's a confusing book. Yeah. I do like how she wrote the main character. The main character is very religious. She believes in her gods. And through part of the book, she has some doubts and questions, and it just goes into how even though she feels power and she is starting to come into her own, she still is just devastated by the loss of her gods, that's all she's ever known, and how can you move on when you don't have what you've dedicated your whole life to. So that was good, and it is interesting. Part of me wants to figure out what happens next, but then the other part of me is just confused, quite honestly. So 3 stars, I think. I did get 2 books in the mail that I had ordered from Book Depository. I should have saved it and opened them up on video. I realized afterwards. Next vlog, maybe. Or, yeah, we'll do next vlog. If I ever get, next time I get new books. But I got The Poppy War and The War of Dragons, I think it's called. Evan Winter's book. They are being read by Jesse's book club, Shelf Space, I think it's called. This would be the first month that I'm reading this books that they are reading for the month, so I ordered them. It's a little bit late now, so I'm going to see if I can get that book read by the end of the month. I think today's like the 13th or something like that. 14th maybe. And so I think I'm going to put Where the Crawdads Sing on pause for a second and try and read Evan Winter's book, as well as the 3rd book in the Red Rising trilogy that I checked up from the library, because that's due in 14 days, so I have to get that finished up. But those will be my books going forward. I also checked out The Ninth House from Libby. It's an online, or not online, it's a app that you can borrow ebooks and audiobooks from through the public library, so I checked that out. Recently I've started checking out books to listen to while me and my son are playing outside, just as something to do. He likes to wander around the yard and it gets kind of boring sometimes. But yeah, that's the gist of my reading going forward. He's probably going to be waking up soon, so I don't know that I'll get too much more read today. But can probably read some tonight. My husband's been having bad allergies, so he's been taking Benadryl, so going to sleep at like 8:30 at night. So if he does the same thing again, I'll probably get a lot of reading done. But yeah, I think probably tacos tonight, either that or chicken pesto pasta. We'll see. Maybe I'll make a little video of it if I remember. But otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. See ya. Hi there, it's Katrina. It's Tuesday now. It is 12:40 and I am just having some lunch. I have some pasta with pesto sauce and chicken. Valen is eating the same thing. Well, I'm trying to have him eat the same thing. He's not really liking it so far. We'll see if he goes for it. But I did a little bit of reading of The Rage of Dragons earlier. I'll do a recap for you during his nap time because he's looking at me weird. I don't want to take too long of a clip right now. But we're going to finish up eating lunch and then we're going to go to Target. I'm going to try and find him a wedding outfit for this weekend. I went through his clothes and the only khakis he has are shorts, and then his pants are too short for him now because he's gone through a growth spurt. So we're going to go and try and find some dress clothes for him. And I'll probably get myself a pumpkin cream cold brew because those are so good. I love those. Or I might try the dirty iced chai latte with pumpkin cream foam is one that I've heard is also really good. Maybe I'll switch it up and try that today. Otherwise, I will check in with you again at second nap. Hi there, it's 3:30 on Tuesday. It's Valen's second nap now, so I figured I would give you a little update, talk to you about The Rage of Dragons that I've been reading, and then also we just got back from Target, and so I figured I'd give you a little haul. If you don't care, let me know in the future, I guess. But what we got is, I still give him some of these little pouches every now and then, like maybe 1 or 2 a week. but the veggie ones, he loves eating fruit, so I don't have to worry about him eating too much, or not enough fruit ever, but the veggies he doesn't quite get enough of sometimes. The fruit and veggie melts, we hand these back to him in the car sometimes to buy us some more time until we get to wherever we're going. He still spills them all over his seat if we just give him a cup of them, so we just hand them back one by one. He loves them. And then I figured I'd try these Mighty snack bars. I think they're like Nutri-Grain, but they're a smaller version for babies, because we give them snack time in the morning. And then just another one of these Creamies little melts for in the car. With the wedding this weekend, it's going to be the 4-hour car ride, so I want to have lots of snacks to keep him amused the whole time. Got a bunch of bananas here. He has one every morning, so we go through them pretty quick. And I also got some little khakis for him. We've had these in a smaller size in the past. They're the best. They're double lined. Highly recommend them. They're like $7 and yeah, $6.99. Cat and Jack brand from Target. The little drawstring. I know last year they had them in like an army green color too, and he wore them a lot. So I got another pair of those. And then he has a white collared, like onesie looking thing that I hope still fits him. It might be a little small. We'll see if he can wear that or not. But otherwise, I got this little flannel because it was just so cute and it's super soft material. It was from Target, but it's OshKosh B'gosh brand. I think it was like $12.99 or something. $11.99, but it's super soft and he can wear it this weekend. It matches if that's what we go with. I figure babies don't need to be as dressy. It's a baby. He'll just be running around the whole time anyways. Or else he'll wear it at some point this fall and winter. He doesn't wear it this weekend. And then I bribed him with a couple new cups. So he got this one. They're just bigger versions of cups he already has, but these are his favorites. I think they're both Munchkin brand actually. But this is the bigger version of the cup that he first started drinking out of when he was first learning how to drink out of anything other than a bottle. And this weighted straw at the bottom is amazing. Does wonders, and he loves drinking out of straws. When I was nursing, I would always have a water bottle next to me, and so he thought that was the coolest thing, and so he wanted a water bottle too. So he learned how to drink out of a straw before he ever learned how to drink out of a sippy. And then this is the newer kind. You just bite, the kid bites here, and then the water can come out. Otherwise, it's spill proof. So these are great too. So that's all the Target stuff I got. Then Amazon, I got a couple of things that I actually found recommended off of Instagram. So this first one's the Connoisseur's Diamond Dazzle Stick, and this was recommended from, what was it, Danny Austin and Krista Horton both said it worked great, so I figured I'd clean up my ring a little bit before this weekend. And then I got these leggings here that are like, they say they're a Lululemon dupe. I don't know, it was from Mallory Irvin, something like that. She said they're a Lululemon dupe. I am too cheap to buy Lululemon, but I figured I may as well try out the dupe and see if they're any good. I just tried them on, they fit great. They're nice and high-waisted. They actually go up just above my belly button. So that's really nice. I love a good high-waisted legging, and they're super thin but very stretchy. So I'm excited to wear those. And the last package I got was from Nespresso. And this, I've kind of been stalking their website, honestly. And waiting for their pumpkin spice latte cups, pods to come out. And so I ordered 3 of the pumpkin spice cake pod containers. They have 10 in each container. And then another thing of the Hazelino muffin and the vanilla custard pie. I used hazelnut and vanilla. They made them fancier named, I don't know. And then I got a free sample of, what were they again? Colombia and Mexico coffee, as well as they have these little recycling bags, so they actually recycle the pods. You send them back in this to any UPS or FedEx, and they like dump the grounds into a compost and then recycle the little tin things. But yeah, that's it for my haul. And then so for Rage of Dragons here. Oh, and I also got pumpkin cream cold brew. I like to get less ice in them because I'm not a huge fan of ice, and then you get more coffee anyways. Because I like to drink a little bit in the afternoon, and then I normally save half of it for the next day. So I do that most of the time when I go to Target. But for Rage of Dragons, I'm up to page 155 now. And if you don't know what it's about, it is a very military war-centered fantasy novel. Definitely high fantasy with lots of casts of people. So the main character is, I believe he's called High Common, or High Lesser. Yeah, he's a commoner, but he is a High Lesser. There's also Low Lessers, and then Drudge or something like that is the lowest level. And all men must go into the military, or try out for the military at least, when they come of age, and then the ones who don't make it become the Drudge Society, so they're like the lowest born, almost slaves. And then there's the nobility that are above them. And then there's like, I don't know, 4 levels of nobility or something like that. And so his dad was actually he's a lesser as well. He's a low-born lesser though. And so he was training his son and then a noble boy at the same time. And they were both going to try and, they have to take a test to get into the military. So they're both going to try and take the test at the same time and hopefully both go into the military. But things kind of go awry in the first, I think it's in the synopsis of this, so I'm not really giving away much, but things go awry and nothing goes to how it's planned. So now the main character, Tao, he is just trying to make everything right at this point. The society is a very much matriarchy. It's always a queen that's a ruler, even if she has the oldest born child as a son, it goes to the next female in the line. The classes are decided by the mother. So Tao is a High Lesser because his mother was actually a noblewoman, but his dad was a lesser. So she raised the standings a little bit higher. Right? She was a High Lesser, whatever she was. She was higher up, so that's how Tao is actually higher up technically than his father is. And then there is lots of magic as well. There's dragons, obviously. It's called the Rage of Dragons. But pretty much there's a group of people, I can't remember what they're called right now, but they can control, or not control the dragons, but they can request the dragons' help pretty much and call upon them to help in war, as well as the skilled people. Maybe that's what they're called, the skilled people. They can also enrage a high warrior to grow to a bigger size and become much faster, and then he is also used in battle. They have a big name, Igna something. I can't pronounce it right, I don't remember what it is, but it's a big long name for a advanced warrior pretty much. So yeah, it's going good so far. The main character, he kind of makes you shake. Some of the things he does, you're like, just stop. You'd be so much further ahead if you just stopped. But he's a kid, I guess. I think he's probably like 17. He's just having his coming of age into manhood right now. So however old he is in this society. But yeah, it's going good and we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping I will like it, and then I'll just pre-order the second book that's coming out in November. And I'll let you know how it goes further along. All right. Hi there. It's 10:30 on Tuesday, and I've gotten to page 275 in The Rage of Dragons, and Rage of Dragons. and it's getting good. He's in his training and everything. He's having good friends and, building camaraderie and all that stuff. He doesn't make as many mistakes that make me shake his head, make me shake my head anymore. There's a minor romance, I guess you could call it, going on, but it's not at all a main part of the story. It's a very much military war-centered book. But I think, I have halfway to go still. But so far, so good. I'm thinking it'll be probably a 4-star book if things keep going on as they are. And hoping I like it, and I'll order the next one soon. Bye. Hi there. So I think I forgot to check in with you guys yesterday. Sorry, there's a hair on my nose. I filmed a video, but I think I forgot to do a vlog check-in. But I have been reading more of Rage of Dragons. I got up through page 437, and it is getting to the exciting point now. It is definitely still completely war-based. He's still in his training. I was kind of surprised. I figured by this point in the book, I read all of this, that he would be done with schooling, but they're just getting now to the end of the schooling. And so he's definitely still very focused on his endpoints. He's gone to some lengths that I did not see coming. And sometimes you still have to shake your head. You're like, what are you doing, kid? Calm down. But that's his personality, I guess. There is a new plot point that has come in recently that I'm excited to see where that goes in the next book. I have a feeling we'll get a wider view of the scope of things on the peninsula. I'm hoping that in the next book, either there'll be a different point of view or there'll be like multi-point of view so we can see the other side of things, or maybe 3. There's multiple sides, the lessers, the nobles, and then the native people, the Zadine, I think they're called. So yeah, I'm excited to finish it. And then I have also been listening to Ninth House a little bit more. I forgot to check at what point I'm at in that. I think I'm on chapter like 5 or 6. Ninth House, I don't think I went over before, but Ninth House is about a girl who can see ghosts, and she is brought into Yale to join a secret society that kind of maintains other secret societies of magical beings. So she's part of Leafy is what it's called, her society, and that society is just normal mortals who are supposed to be kind of the caretakers and of the mortal world and make sure that none of the other creatures go crazy and torment or kill or harass normal mortals that don't know anything about them, because Yale, in this book at least, has 8 other societies that are made up of magical creatures like werewolves and witches and other things. So she is not a high school graduate, so she just got chosen just because she can see ghosts, and now she is in Yale trying to make it. So I haven't gotten very far in the book. It's kind of a dual timeline type thing where every chapter they go back and forth. They're the first chapter so with like the present day. I think it's winter, I believe. And then the other timeline is like a year ago, last fall, when she was first brought into Yale to be in Leafy. Yeah, so I'll let you know if anything else happens in that too, and I'll try and check in later. It is Thursday, so this is probably going to be the last day of this vlog, unless I decide to throw in a couple minutes from the wedding this weekend, but I'm guessing this will be the last day of the reading vlog. So I'll see you again soon, hopefully to close it out. Bye. Hi, so I finished The Rage of Dragons. I liked it. I'm going to go with 4 stars, I think. I do think at the end, the main character, Tao, he needs to chill. He's an idiot sometimes. I get why Evan Winter wrote him that way. His whole life is just dedicated to revenge. I get that, but the things he does in his one-sided selfishness sometimes astounds me. But I definitely want to see what happens in the next book. The ending was good. There was a big battle scene at the end, and so with that finished, now we're moving on to the next big section for the next book. So I think I'll pre-order that, and I think that comes out in November. Sorry, my cat just hopped up here. But otherwise, I don't know if I'll start reading my next book or not. Sorry. And I might listen to more Ninth House, but I think I'm going to be done with reading for today. My son will probably be waking up from his nap soon. So this is probably the end of the reading blog. So thanks for watching. I hope it was somewhat amusing for you. If you have any recommendations, let me know. And otherwise, I hope to see you next time. Bye.